أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء، واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم، ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد، فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله تعالى، وأحسن الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، وشر الأمور محدثاتها، وكل محدثة بدعة، وكل بدعة ضلالة، وكل ضلالة في النار. وبعد، فيقول الله عز وجل في كتابه العزيز: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم، إنما المؤمنون إخوة فأصلحوا بين أخويكم واتقوا الله لعلكم ترحمون. Allah Azza wa Jal emphasizes in Surah Al-Hujurat, proclaiming the brotherhood of the mu'mineen, saying, إِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ إِخْوَةٌ, indeed the believers are brothers in faith. فَأَصْلِحُوا بَيْنَ أَخَوَيْكُمْ, reconcile between yourselves, between your brothers in faith. وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تُرْحَمُونَ, fear Allah, have God consciousness, have taqwa amongst yourself, so that Allah may show His mercy to you. Recognizing that in our religion, my dear brothers and sisters, brotherhood and unity and oneness has been emphasized throughout the Quran and the Sunnah. And we need to realize that it's not just a mere saying. It's not because it sounds cool or because it sounds like we're united. But we ought to be united in faith, as brothers in faith, as Allah Azza wa Jal says, وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا. Hold on to the rope of Allah Azza wa Jal together. The rope of Allah Azza wa Jal is Surah Al-Imran, being the book of Allah Azza wa Jal, that we all believe in. We all believe in the oneness of Allah Azza wa Jal and the prophethood of our messenger Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. No matter your background, your language, your current physical appearance, your outer state, your nationality, we are all brothers in faith. There is no difference between an Arab and a non-Arab, a non-Arab and an Arab, except through taqwa. Everyone standing in one line, in one saf, together, worshipping Allah Azza wa Jal. And Allah Azza wa Jal is concerned with the state of your hearts, not your physical appearance, how much money you got, what language you speak, where you're from, and who your family is. No one cares. Even if you're descendant of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam himself, as he proclaims to Fatima, Ya Fatima, if you steal, I myself will cut off your arm. There is no family intercession, family backing just because you're my daughter. Rasulullah says in the hadith, لا تباغضوا ولا تحاسدوا ولا تدابروا وكونوا عباد الله إخوانا. Don't be angry with each other. Don't be envious of each other. Don't turn away from each other, and be brothers in faith. لا يحل لمسلم أن يهجر أخاه فوق 3 ليال يلتقيان فيعرض هذا ويعرض هذا. It is not permissible. It is haram for you to stay away from your brother for more than 3 days, in a manner where one meets the other and they turn away towards each other. That is, by the way, not for silly small stuff, but for major issues between yourselves that you cannot help, there is no reconciliation, and due to human nature, you're not able to automatically eliminate that. For that specific limited case, you only allow 3 days. We have been commanded not to hold silly grudges. Rasulullah ﷺ sitting with the companions, all of a sudden he said, the one who comes into the masjid, he is from Ahlul Jannah. Random companion walked in the masjid. Not from one of the major companions, a random companion. We don't even know his name. So the other companion witnessing this, he wanted to know what this guy is doing. What's special about him? Why did Rasulullah ﷺ single him out? So he made an excuse to stay with him. And after a couple of days, he realizes he's not praying at night. He's not performing extra fast. He's not giving extra sadaqat. He's not doing anything unique. So in the end, he just had to confront him and say, you know what? I do apologize. I made an excuse. I wanted to see what you do, that Rasulullah said this about you. Well, he said, nothing comes to mind. Then when he was about to turn away, this man called him back. He goes, there is one thing I just remembered. Before I go to bed, every single night, I forgive anyone who's wronged me in front of me or behind me. I forgive everyone. I let every grudge go away. I don't keep anything in my heart. And that is the reason Rasulullah said about him that he is from Ahlul Jannah. Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anh, he was financially supporting one of his poor family members. And this particular family member, he is the leading voice slandering our mother Aisha radiallahu anha, accusing her of zina. The leading voice in that campaign, that false campaign that became clear after the ayat, the beginning passage of Surah An-Nur was revealed. After the matter was settled, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, again my brothers, this guy has accused his daughter of zina, of adultery, our mother Aisha radiallahu anha, and he used to support him financially. So then when the matter was settled, he says, I will never ever support this family member of mine again. Allah Azza wa Jal revealed following verse in Surah An-Nur, وَلَا يَأْتَلِ أُولُو الْفَضْلِ مِنْكُمْ وَالسَّعَةِ أَن يُؤْتُوا أُولِي الْقُرْبَى وَالْمَسَاكِينَ وَالْمُهَاجِرِينَ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. It is not befit someone of your stature, O Abu Bakr, to say such a statement. It is not befit you, O Abu Bakr, to stop helping the people muhajirin, helping the masakeen. Despite him accusing his daughter of zina, Allah Azza wa Jalla is sending the ayat telling Abu Bakr off. وَلْيَعْفُوا وَلْيَصْفَحُوا. Pardon, look over, let go. أَلَا تُحِبُّونَ أَن يَغْفِرَ اللَّهُ لَكُمْ. Don't you love for Allah Azza wa Jalla to forgive you? And here, we pay attention to this specific point. A lot of the time, forget accusing your daughter of zina, yeah, we commit murder on a lot less than that, right? There's a lot of beef going on between ourselves on matters that are way, way less serious than that. Matters that are so silly that you can't even take it seriously when it's brought to your attention. But despite this, some people say, no, brother, but he doesn't deserve forgiveness. It's not about deserve or not deserve. Let's say, for argument's sake, he doesn't deserve forgiveness. Let it go for the sake of your own forgiveness. Because you want Allah to forgive you. So you hope, okay, that person doesn't deserve forgiveness, but I'm going to let it go. I am going to leave this grudge in my heart for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal alone, hoping that because I'm doing this for Allah's sake, that Allah forgives me. You're not only doing these things for people, my dear brothers and sisters. We're doing it for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal. this equation of yours needs to include Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when He includes Him, it's a lot easier letting petty things like this go. This dunya is too short. This life is too worthless and meaningless for you to keep holding on to grudges in your heart. And you'll find yourself distressed with anxiety and pain when you keep all of this in your heart. Let go. Let go of any grudge for anyone. From now, say to yourself that anyone who's wronged me in front of me or behind me, I have forgiven them. Do not get up today from this center except that you've forgiven anyone who's wronged you. Seriously, for not the I forgive and then go and say I still have something. No, when we say forgive, you're letting it fully go. We are brothers in faith. At times, brotherhood in faith comes before brotherhood in blood. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he describes us as one body. Yeah, when one part of the body hurts, the whole body suffers. So let's act according to this hadith. Finally, it is time for us not to just hear this and have it go in one ear and out the other ear, but that we actually emulate these teachings of our beloved Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You come here for Jumu'ah, you pray Jumu'ah because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah Azza wa Jalla, they legislated this prayer. Well, they also legislated brotherhood in Islam. So when you come here practicing this side of the religion, you practice all of the Sharia as a whole, holistic practice of our religion, including not having any ill feelings towards any of your Muslim brothers and sisters in faith. And that causes disunity in our societies. And disunity causes weakness. And Shaitan knows this better than almost anyone. That's why he tries. I'm assuming most people, if not everyone here, they have witnessed close bonds, close brotherhoods, close family ties being shattered because of something silly that Shaitan introduced, because he hates unity. Unity means strength. It is because of this unity that we are being shamed. Our brothers and sisters are being slaughtered around the world, and we can't do anything apart from du'as and raising awareness, which is good. But there was a time that no one dared even think, they didn't even dare thinking about crossing Muslims in this way because of unity. Because of the unity that the Muslims had, because of the ukhuwah, the brotherhood that the Muslims had. One woman in the Roman market, she was harassed by a few Romans. And when she was harassed, she called out, Wa Mu'tasima. The Amir, the Khalifa of the time, his name was Mu'tasim. So he called, and she's thousands of miles away from the Khalifa. So the Romans laughed at her. Oh, you think that Mu'tasim is going to show up for you on like a golden horse? So when this news reached Mu'tasim, he invaded that whole land because of that woman. And he sent 70,000 golden horses just to showcase the unity of the Muslims. That one woman, whether it's one woman, 10 women, 100 women, 1,000 women, doesn't matter. Number doesn't matter. We are all one. And unless we understand this principle and we apply it, every single year is going to be worse than the previous one in terms of our weakness and how shamed and degraded we have become. May Allah Azza wa Jal grant us goodness. May Allah Azza wa Jal keep us united. May Allah Azza wa Jal strengthen the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. أقول ما تسمعون واستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المؤمنين من كل ذنب فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. There are a number of practical steps, my dear brothers and sisters, that we can keep in mind when it comes to increasing the love and the unity between your brothers in faith. The number one thing that comes to mind is what Rasulullah says in the hadith, لا تدخلون الجنة حتى تؤمنوا. You will not enter Jannah until you believe. ولا تؤمنوا حتى تحابوا. And you will not believe unless you love each other. أولا أدلكم على شيء إذا فعلتموه تحاببتم. Shall I not inform you of an action, if you were to spread amongst yourselves, then that will increase love between the Muslim brothers in faith. أفشوا السلام بينكم. Spread the salam. Giving salam to your Muslim brothers in faith. And when I say give salam, includes the etiquettes of giving salam. That you look at the person's face, not that you give salam but you're looking somewhere else. No, that's not good manners. When you give salam, you look at the person. An extra would be to smile, as we've been advised by our Messenger ﷺ. Giving salam, saying wa alaikum salam, rather than a random person giving salam, you look at them up and down, who are you, why are you giving me salam? No, we are all Muslim brothers in faith. Even when kuffar give salam, we are told to say wa alayk, let alone a Muslim giving salam to us. Right, so that's number one, spreading salam. Number two is making excuses for your Muslim brothers and sisters in faith. Yeah, so whatever you see, whatever apparent wrongdoing you see, don't quickly think of negativity. Don't have a negative mindset. Get in the habit of making excuses for others. Maybe he meant this. Maybe he didn't have a good day. Maybe let's sit down and speak to him properly, rather than misunderstanding a point and then escalating it without even understanding the context. Yeah, this is animal behavior. Not Muslims. We don't act like this. So when you see something from a Muslim brother, yeah, don't be an animal and just act accordingly and jump on them. Right? We make excuses for our Muslim brothers and sisters. Yeah, and if need be, we can sit down and ask them, you know what, Akhi, you said this. I'm not sure why you said it. Perhaps you didn't have a good day. Perhaps you're having a bad day. It happens, you know. But we've all been through that. When you're going through difficulties, but the people around you are not going to understand that, so you might lash out. You might not realize what you're saying. Yeah, but people of wisdom and hikmah, Muslims, we make excuses. As the ulama mentioned, make 70 excuses if you can. And even number 71, when you see them, add on it to the excuses. Keep on making excuses for your Muslim brothers and sisters. Yeah? And number 3 is what we've been saying all along, is don't hold on to any grudge. Please, let it go. Don't keep anything in your heart for anyone. You will find relief, peace and tranquility. Leave any gaps, make sure lines are straight. Allahu Akbar. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. سبح اسم ربك
الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. هل أتاك حديث الغاشية وجوه يومئذ خاشعة عاملة ناصبة تصلى نارا حامية تسقى من عين آنية ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع وجوه يومئذ ناعمة لسعيها راضية في جنة عالية لا تسمع فيها لاغية فيها عين جارية فيها سرر مرفوعة وأكواب موضوعة ونمارق مصفوفة وزرابي مبثوثة أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت وإلى السماء كيف رفعت وإلى الجبال كيف نصبت وإلى الأرض كيف سطحت فذكر إنما أنت مذكر لست عليهم بمسيطر إلا من تولى وكفر فيعذبه الله العذاب الأكبر إن إلينا إيابهم ثم إن علينا حسابهم. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Just a few announcements apart from that what we mentioned. Just reminding again the brothers that the donation today will be dedicated to our brothers and sisters in Lebanon, as we mentioned in the khutbah. Number two is this coming weekend there will be youth activities in the leisure center with football and other activities for both brothers and sisters. On your way out, there's the opportunity to register your children, families, anyone who's got time from 3 p.m. until 5 p.m. this coming weekend on Sunday, inshallah ta'ala. Trying to give about
Mhm.